birthday girl and my wife.
Separate checks. I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here.
I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday
But
girl.
you invited everybody.
You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table.
I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying with credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want to split checks? We doing split checks,
That
bro?
was 2021.
Y'all
okay?
wait.
Things were different.
Y'all, hold on. This is my birthday, for real.
You're the only man at the table. You not gonna pay the checks?
If
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. Are you kidding me right
You're
now?
honestly being cheap right now.
Okay, first
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out
are
for
you
most of your
being
birthday.
Dre, are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
That's y'all. We got to chip in.
Not us splitting checks.
You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying for any.
This is so narcissistic. They will call it like it's just a $700. Why don't you pay for it? But the problem is they don't want to pay it. They will shame you. They will guilt trip you. They will use every trick in the book. It's hard for one person to pay $700. It's better if you just split it. Whatever you get is what you pay for. This is it.
And this guy puts up his hand who hasn't contributed anything all night. He says, listen, I got to ask you a question. He says, no, this is a tough one. I've been running this business out of my dorm, and I'm about to graduate. I'm making about $5 million a year in free cash flow. And I said, I don't hear a problem. He said, that's not the problem. My fiance came to me today and said that she's going to leave me. And I said, why? Because I'm not spending any time with her family. I don't have any time on weekends. I can't go out to the soccer games with her nephews and stuff. And I just can't because I'm so busy and I got to keep my business going. I got to graduate my degree. What do I do? Which one is easier to replace? The girlfriend or the business? I mean, you got to ask that question. You're making $5 million a year, and every woman in this class now knows this.
That's high IQ level advertising. Without wasting any time, he mentioned that he wants a girlfriend and he makes a lot of millions.
I love when pick-me's come for me and they've completely missed the point of a video. Explaining why someone does something isn't justifying it. Explaining behavior isn't justifying it. And the fact that every single one of you pick-me's, which by the way, I do see you made a post about me, but you didn't tag me in it. Interesting. And get it wrong and just, you're supporting men. Oh, men. You guys love men so much so that you throw women under the bus just to look better. It's a weird look, girl.
Bravo, Lauren, because I think it's pretty obvious that you got under her skin. If you guys missed it, this lady said that women cheat because 1, there's a lack of emotional connection, or 2, because of the obvious reason. I honestly don't know. I'm not being sarcastic. I do not know what that obvious reason is, and I don't think Lauren knows, hence the question. Look, there is nothing wrong with dissecting the situations that lead to cheating in a relationship. The problem is when you're talking about only 2 reasons and it all has to do with the other person, not the person that did the cheating. It's an obvious oversimplification, but not only that, you don't put any of the onus on the person that deserves it. That is the person that chose to do that behavior.
This is a new behavior that you do something that is bad and then you blame the other person. You cheat on the person, then say, oh, I didn't have a connection with them, but I didn't break up with them. No, that's bad.
How old are you guys?
22.
40. That's an age gap.
She has daddy issues.
So, what made you attracted to a 40-year-old man?
Personality? Yeah.
Do you think that's the truth? So, how'd y'all meet?
My job.
What do you do?
I'm a dancer.
Oh, okay. So, money had nothing to do with it.
No. I saw him before he had money.
So, how do you feel about her being a dancer?
I have no problem with that. You know why? Because simple fact is that's what she loves to do. She loves to entertain, and she loves that type of attention. I know she ain't gonna go out behind my back, so I'm good.
So if I went to her club and I wanted to get a lap dance with your woman, that's totally okay in your mind?
I literally send dudes to her to get lap dances.
If you want me to describe it in the nicest word without having a bad word, that doesn't exist. It's prostitution. That's it.